to Watch Me Movie. My name is Ryan, and today we are watching Back to the Future for the first time. How's it going? Hope you're all well. Yeah, so Back to the Future. Most of the films that I watched as a kid were because of my older siblings and what they were watching, and this was just one that I guess they were never really into that much. So because of that, I never saw it as a kid, and I've just never made the time to watch it since. I don't know what sort of a reputation this has as far as filmmaking techniques go. I know it's obviously a well-renowned film, and it's highly regarded because of the impacts that it had, the popularity that it gained and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, I'm not sure how much of it is just because of how good the script and the story is and stuff like that, and how much of it is because of the filmmaking side of things, the technical side of things. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting into it. I'm hoping I kind of need to just sort of chill out with not necessarily a feel-good film, but just like an easy watch, if you know what I mean, something you'd watch on a Sunday with the family or whatever. That's what I'm really in the mood for, so I'm hoping that this is the right choice for that. And I guess it is. So yeah, let's just get on with watching Back to the Future. If you want to watch the full-length reaction, the link will be in the description to the Patreon. You will still need your own copy of the film if you want to watch the full reaction over there. Links to the social media and other stuff are in the description also. And with all that said, let's get on with watching Back to the Future.
You won't find a better car at a better price with better service anywhere in Hill Valley.
I want one of those. My grandma used to have one. It makes your coffee in the morning.
Officials at the Pacific Nuclear Research Facility have denied the rumor that a case of missing plutonium was in fact stolen. Have no comment.
This is a stressful room.
Hey, Doc? What's going on? Oh, God. Disgusting. What the hell is it?
These extreme close-ups, crazy. I like how we've not cut to a wide yet at all. What the hell? Bleeding out your ears.
Whoa. Rock and roll. Yo!
Marty, is that you?
Hey, Doc.
Can you meet me at Twin Pines Mall tonight at 1:15? I've made a major breakthrough and I'll need your assistance.
You know, Doc, you left your equipment on all week.
That reminds me, Marty. You better not hook up to the amplifier. There's a slight possibility of overload.
Yeah, right.
Are those white clocks I hear? Perfect! My experiment worked! They're all exactly 25 minutes slow!
I'm late for school!
Make another man sing.
That's an old school board. I used to have about 3 of them.
Don't need money, don't take fame.
So, Jennifer.
Marty, don't go this way. Strickland's looking for you. All right, come on. I think we're safe.
The doc said all his clocks 25 minutes slow.
Doc? This so-called Dr. Brown is dangerous. He's a real nutcase. You're a slacker. You remind me of your father when he went here. He was a slacker, too.
How old's this guy? Who was that? The bald guy. Was he a principal in like Problem Child or something? I seem to remember him in something like that.
I'm afraid you're just too darn loud. Next, please.
Too loud.
Too loud. I can't believe it.
Marty, one rejection isn't the end of the world. And this audition tape of yours is great. You've got to send it into the record company.
If you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything.
You little scumbag, Marty. In front of your girl. At least do it behind her back. Yeah, I'm joking.
Check out that 4x4. That is hot. Someday. Wouldn't it be great? Take that truck up to the lake.
Does your mom know about tomorrow night?
My mom thinks I'm going camping with the guys. I think the woman was born a nun.
She's just trying to keep you respectable.
Save the clock tower! 30 years ago, lightning struck that clock tower, and the clock hasn't run since.
Jennifer!
It's my dad.
Right.
I've got to go.
I'll call you tonight.
I'll be at my grandma's. Here, let me give you the number.
Is Jennifer there, please?
Power of love. Let me be your way.
There's a double denim bad boy
Mix the world around.
in my area when I was a kid. People used to hang onto the back of double-decker buses, but not like with a skateboard, just with the feet dangling. That's how people got home from school. And when I lived in London, they did it in between the train carriages, like just in between the carriages where it links to each other. Kids used to sit there.
You loaned me your car without telling me it had a blind spot.
I never noticed that the car had any blind spot before when I would drive it. Hi, son.
Oh,
I spilled beer all over when that car smashed into me. Who's gonna pay my cleaning bill? Hello, anybody home? Think, McFly. Do you realize what would happen if I handed my reports in your handwriting?
who's this, Chief?
McFly, your shoes untied.
Imagine someone doing that to your dad in your own yard, in your own house. In my own house?
What are you looking at, butthead? Say hi to your mom for me.
He will be getting chased down the garden path.
Afraid I'm just not very good at confrontations.
You had hold of your tie in front of your son.
Your Uncle Joey didn't make parole again.
I think it's a major embarrassment having an uncle in prison. We all make mistakes in life, children.
See you later, Pop. Woo! Come on, time to change that oil.
Hey, Marty. Jennifer Parker called you twice.
I don't like her, Marty. Any girl who calls up a boy is just asking for trouble.
It's terrible.
Girls chasing boys. When I was your age, I never chased a boy or called a boy.
It'll just happen. Like the way I met your father. That was so stupid. Grandpa hit him with the car.
If Grandpa hadn't hit him, then none of you would have been born.
What, Lorraine? What?
Strange family.
So you decided to go with him to the fish under the sea dance.
No, it was the enchantment under the sea dance.
Your father kissed me for the very first time on that dance floor. And it was then that I realized that I was going to spend the rest of my life with him.
Lucky gal.
Einstein. Hey, Einstein, where's the doc, boy?
Doc, welcome to my latest experiment. This is a big one, the one I've been waiting for all my life. Roll tape. Okay, I will proceed. I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin Pines Mall, and this is temporal experiment number 1. Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch.
You gotta love all the old props and effects and stuff. Something tells me they got a good few sponsors in this film. Diet Pepsi, Goodyear and so on.
This baby hits 88 miles per hour. You're gonna see some serious shit.
Doc, you disintegrated Einstein.
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. You see, Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. 1:21 a.m. in 0 seconds, we shall catch up with him at the time machine.
Are you telling me that you built a time machine? Out of a DeLorean?
If you're gonna build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style? Look out!
Even the digital effects in this look alright. When it was coming towards him and doing all the sort of lightning around it and stuff, it still looks mad. It's really easy to for digital effects to look dated very quickly. And it does still. I mean, it does look dated, but it still works. It's still effective.
Einstein's clock is exactly 1 minute behind mine and still ticking. As far as he's concerned, the trip was instantaneous. That's why his watch is exactly 1 minute behind mine. This readout tells you where you're going. This one tells you where you are. This one tells you where you were. You input your destination time on this keypad. Here's the red letter date in the history of science. November 5th, 1955. That was the day I invented time travel. This is what makes time travel possible. The flux capacitor.
Does it run like on regular unleaded gasoline?
Unfortunately, no. It requires something with a little more kick. Plutonium.
Are you telling me that this sucker is nuclear? You don't just walk into a store and buy plutonium. Did you rip that off?
Of course. They wanted me to build them a bomb, so I took their plutonium and in turn gave them a shiny bomb casing full of used pinball machine parts.
I'm sure that'll bear no consequence on you. The only thing I would say that is a little bit, as far as effects go, I mean, the only thing that's a little bit more dated is the latex that they're using to sort of age Christopher Lloyd. They've used latex around here and giving him more wrinkles and stuff, and on the mother as well, which it kind of stands out just because of the reflectiveness and stuff.
I, Dr. Emmett Brown, am about to embark on an historic journey. Oh my God. They found me. I don't know how, but they found me. The Libyans!
Doc's mental. Just that nothing works for them. Oh. This is one crazy long car park. So I know the Doc got shot then, but obviously in a time travelling movie that's not going to be much of a concern. Just gets him sort of blown away by a double barrel.
Hello?
It's already mutated into human form! Shoot it!
I'm gonna say that's the first thing. That's the first thing you'd expect. This looks like Yorkshire. I love them old signs like that.
Listen, you gotta help me.
Stop, Wilbur!
Beautiful set. Beautiful cars.
Hey, kid, what'd you do, jump ship? Well, what's with the life preserver?
I just want to use the phone. Hey, Biff. Hey, guys. How are you doing?
Yeah, you got my homework finished, McFly? Hello? Anybody home? Hey, think, McFly, think. You realize what would happen if I hand in my homework in your handwriting? I'll get kicked out of school.
We've been having that same conversation for however many years.
McFly, your shoes are tied. Don't be so gullible, McFly. Okay. I don't want to see you in here again.
Okay. All right, bye-bye. You're George McFly. Yeah, who are you?
Say, what do you let those boys push you around like that for? Look at me. You think I'm gonna spend the rest of my life in this slop house?
That's right, he's gonna be mayor.
Yeah, I'm in... Mayor.
Come on, George. It's not trying to make things better for yourself, are you, mate?
Dad! Mom? Is that you?
Been asleep for almost 9 hours now. My name is Lorraine. Lorraine Bates.
You're so... Where are my pants?
Over there.
Why do you keep calling me Calvin?
It's written all over your underwear.
You've got the Kleins on.
Klein,
Getting a little bit weird.
do you mind if I sit here?
Yep.
No.
That's a big bruise you have there.
So you're my Uncle Joey. Better get used to these bars, kid.
It's not very nice, Marty.
He cries whenever we take him out, so we just leave him in there all the time.
That's sad.
Hey, I've seen this one. This is where Ralph dresses up as a man from space.
It's brand new. Well, with Marty's parents out of town, don't you think he ought to spend the night?
Hell no. Get out of this house.
And he can sleep in my room.
I gotta go.
Yeah. Exit.
Doc?
I'm gonna read your thoughts.
I'm from the future. Now, I need your help to get back to the year 1985.
Then tell me, who's president of the United States in 1985?
Ronald Reagan.
The actor?
You were standing on your toilet and you were hanging a clock and you fell. That's when you came up with the idea for the flux capacitor.
Christopher Lloyd's eyes isn't made for this, like mad scientist part.
I do this.
Flux capacitor.
I finally invent something that works!
Hey, Doc, this is it.
Look at me! I'm an old man!
Did the first TVs have AV sockets?
A portable television studio. Wait, 21 gigawatts!
Look, all we need is a little plutonium.
Marty, I'm sorry, but the only power source capable of generating 1.21 gigawatts of electricity is a bolt of lightning. And a bolt of lightning is going to strike the clock tower at precisely 10:04 p.m. next Saturday night. It just might work. We're sending you back to the future. You must not see anybody or talk to anybody. Anything you do could have serious repercussions on future events. Have you interacted with anybody else today besides me?
Sort of bumped into my parents.
Great Scott! Just as I thought. This proves my theory. Look at your brother.
It's like it's been erased.
Erased from existence.
Really clean this place up. Looks brand new.
Does Marty not get the concept of time or something?
That's him. Okay, reel this short, guys. Okay,
Just gets it from everyone.
You're a slacker. Do you want to be a slacker for the rest of your life?
Does that make him a slacker?
I guess you felt sorry for him because her dad hit him with the car. He hit me with the car.
That's the Florence Nightingale effect.
You remember me? The guy who saved your life the other day? There's somebody I'd like you to meet. Hi. It's really a pleasure to meet you.
Steady on, George.
How's your head?
Steady on, Lorraine.
Isn't he a dreamboat?
Apparently your mother is amorously infatuated with you.
Whoa, wait a minute. Doc, are you trying to tell me that my mother has got the hots for me?
So you've got to get your father and mother to interact. What are their common interests? What do they like to do together?
Of course, the Enchantment Under the Sea dance. They're supposed to go to this. That's where they kiss for the first time. What are you writing?
Science fiction stories about visitors coming down to Earth.
And I didn't know you did anything creative.
I never let anybody read my stories. What if they told me I was no good? I guess that would be pretty hard for somebody to understand.
No, not hard at all.
What you want? You know you want it.
You heard her. She said, get your meat hooks off.
Why don't you make like a tree and get out of here?
But I can't go to the dance. I'll miss my favorite television program, Science Fiction Theater.
It's a valid reason.
I'm just not ready to ask Lorraine out to the dance.
Science Fiction Theater.
I like how it's taken him in sections. Take him off, mate.
My name is Darth Vader from the planet Vulcan.
And told me that if I didn't take Lorraine out, that he'd melt my brain.
Yeah, well,
Diners were popping back then, huh?
I'm George McFly. I'm your density.
Hey, McFly! I thought I told you never to come in here.
Oh, Biff, what's that?
Oh my God, he's a dream.
Jesus.
Hey! He's an absolute dream.
Give up, woman.
Where does he live?
Don't say it's a dream, but...
I'm gonna find out.
Oh, Jesus.
You know, there's something I haven't told you about the night we made that
Please,
tape.
Marty, don't tell me. No man should know too much about his own destiny. We run some industrial-strength electrical cable from the top of the clock tower. Meanwhile, we've outfitted the time vehicle with this big pole and hook. Lightning will strike the clock tower, electrifying the cable and sending you back to 1985. By the way, what happened today? Did he ask her out?
She went on about how fit her son was.
It's your mom!
Jesus Christ.
I followed you. Marty, this...
That'd be my first. I'll get Christopher Lloyd eyes.
If you'd asked me to the...
Nope. Bye.
What about George?
I think a man should be strong. Don't you?
No, bye.
How am I supposed to go to the dance with her if she's already going to the dance with you?
What's that? So you accepted?
Yeah, but I've never picked a fight in my entire life.
I like George's outfit right now.
Well, because, George, nice girls get angry when guys take advantage of them.
You mean you're gonna go touch her on her...
You're strolling through the parking lot. You see us struggling in the car. You walk up.
This is a plan I came up with?
Hey, you, get your damn hands off her.
It's going to be really hard waiting 30 years before I can talk to you about everything that's happened in the past few days.
Talk about the future.
No! Marty! We've already agreed that having information about the future can be extremely dangerous. Even if your intentions are good, you can...
Wait, are they able to set the time of the date that they're going to? Why don't I just go back like 5 minutes before that?
Please take whatever precautions are necessary to prevent this terrible disaster.
Let's see if I can find it here.
So you took your mum to the dance.
Park? For a while.
This is the point you gotta try it on with her, right?
It's not like I've never parked before.
What?
Don't worry. This is all wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm kissing my brother.
It makes perfect sense.
He caused $300 damage to my car. I'm gonna take it out of your ass. Hold on. You got take him in back, all right? I'll be right there.
That's for messing up my hair. Hey, listen, guys. Look, I don't want to mess with no reefer addicts, okay?
Little shits.
The keys are in here.
Why?
Hey, you, get your damn hands off.
Stop it! Let him go! Let him go!
The left hook, George. Man. Now stomp him. I'm just joking.
Who is that guy?
Who are you two?
Hey, man, look at Marvin's hand. He can't play with his hand like that.
Uh-oh.
Scram, McFly. Cutting in.
He's a Sherman. What is it with the lads in this school are just... Maybe it was the 50s. Everyone was just a bit rapey. Sherman are just doing it blatantly on the dance floor.
Excuse me.
Looks like George is gonna have to, like, kick the shit out of everyone in the school. Hey.
Let's do something that really cooks. Something that cooks.
Never ever learn to read or write so well.
You know that new sound you're looking for? Well, listen to this.
Hey, whoa. I'm sure the doc told him not to interact with people so much.
Marty, I want to thank you for all your good advice. I'll never forget it.
Such a nice name.
Yeah, and when Marty's born and grows up to be this age, I'm sure George isn't gonna ask any questions like, hey, this looks like this guy that introduced us that you had a mad crush on.
You're late! You have no concept of time! Let's send you back at exactly the same time!
Make it 5 minutes before.
That's where you start from! When this alarm goes off, you hit the gas! Right! In about 30 years?
I hope so.
Nope.
Damn it, Doc. Why did you have to tear up that letter? Wait a minute. I got all the time I want. I got a time machine. I can just go back early and warn him. Okay.
Jesus. Ah.
Crazy drunk driver.
124. I still got time.
I forgot he had to get from here to wherever the parking lot was. Oh.
Bulletproof vest. What about all that talk?
Well, I figured What the hell?
Fair enough.
So how far ahead are you going?
About 30 years.
Going to 2050. Save yourself the trip.
Nightmare.
Rematch,
Oh,
George.
a rematch. Why? Were you cheating?
No.
Mom, you look so thin.
Why, thank you, Marty. Isn't tonight the night of the big date?
What? What, Ma?
Thanks. See, there's Biff out there waxing you right now. Yeah, Biff, what a character.
McFly! Mr. McFly, this just arrived. Oh, hi, Marty. I think it's your new book. Marty, here's your keys. You're all waxed up, ready for tonight.
See, kids, if you're in school, make sure you punch your enemies and punch them good, and then you can keep them as a slave when you're an adult.
Marty! It's your kids, Marty! Something has got to be done about your kids!
Was that 2015 clothes he was wearing there?
Enough road to get up to 88.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Alright, that was Back to the Future. I did enjoy this. It was nice, easy watches. I thought it'd be something like that you'd see on TV on a Sunday and sort of just chill out, veg out and watch. The concept was really good. Obviously, I like anything about time travel, and I especially like it when sort of time travel stories keep it fairly contained and simple. So this was like him just making sure that his parents got together and getting back to where he came from, basically. So yeah, I really enjoyed the story. Whenever I watch an 80s or 90s film, you know you're gonna get some really cool practical effects. You're gonna get some amazing sets and camera work, and you're gonna have a good time watching it, which I definitely did. I would say I wasn't expecting, mainly from the side characters, I wasn't expecting some of the acting to be quite as hammy as it was. I don't think hammy's the right word, corny maybe. But you know, it's not like we're expecting Oscar winning performances in like a sort of good time adventure film, and it doesn't take away from it. It was just one thing that I was like sort of surprised by. But yeah, I can see why it's iconic. I could see if I saw this as a kid, I'd get really into it and stuff. Yeah, I mean, I can see why it's a loved film and stuff like that. And I'd say that Christopher Lloyd was my favourite part of the film. He had some very cartoony acting moments in it, but nevertheless, it was a good performance, and I know that he's a very competent actor. But yeah, I mean, I would say the doc is probably my favourite bit about this film, and obviously the DeLorean's proper cool as well. I mean, I feel like it might have been a bit of a underwhelming reaction just because I was sort of chilling out and watching it. I didn't really talk about the filmmaking and all that sort of stuff like I would usually. Let me know in the comments if you want me to carry on with the franchise. Let me know what the next, I think is it a trilogy? There's two more, 3 altogether. Let me know if they're worth checking out, number 2 and 3, whether you think I'll like them from like this reaction. But yeah, it was cool. I enjoyed it. Nice little watch. So yeah, I think that'll about do it for today. So all that's left to say is thanks for being here, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.